You keep joining super teams to win the NBA title. How about we work out together sometime so I can teach you how to carry your own team?
Let's go ahead and pause the frame right there. Now that the frame's paused, I have to say that I can't believe that there were actually people who thought that this was a serious clip from Giannis. Because, I don't know, to me, this is as unserious as it gets. Guys, I love Undisputed. They saw this clip and they said that's content. They went on to make a full and comically entertaining segment on Giannis saying this while being 100% serious, knowing that Giannis was clearly trolling.
But Giannis, you got to remember now, you talking about carrying a team, remember what you was doing before you traded for True Holiday. Remember what you was doing before Chris Middleton became of age. Let me tell you what you did. You lost before you got a Holiday. You lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. You lost in the Conference Finals. You lost in the Eastern Conference first round. You lost in the Eastern Conference first round. So you weren't carrying anything anywhere.
No, I mean, since we're here, and I'm clearly not using the Giannis clip for content purposes or anything like that, I have to ask you guys, though Giannis was clearly reading from a script, should the words that Giannis spoke, which had some truth to them, have gotten a response from Kevin Durant when he basically praised Kevin Durant in the same breath? Now that we've solved that mystery, I really feel like the whole Kevin Durant carrying a team joke is the low-hanging fruit of NBA discourse. Personally, I have nothing but respect for anybody who goes out and plays every single minute of a pivotal playoff game, leaving it all on the line en route to a never-before-done in the playoffs performance. 49 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists. Kevin Durant did that. Then don't get me started on the what-ifs that surround this shot. Anyways, if I'm KD, I'm definitely not showing this clip for Shannon any negative energy because it's not worth my time. It was lighthearted, and you probably have bigger things to worry about like your new team in Phoenix. March 1st, Kevin Durant would make his Suns debut, and we have to talk about that. But first, today's content is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is not only the best way to play daily fantasy, but it's also the easiest way to play in states like California, Texas, Florida, Georgia, and more. With PrizePicks, it's just you against the projections for a chance to 25 times your money, which is great considering that I like playing small lineups for the chance to win big. In the comments below, let me know what you think of my selections. Download the PrizePicks app by clicking the link in the description below if you haven't already, and use code COOP when you sign up so that you can get your first deposit instantly matched. Yesterday, Trae Young would tweet KD really on the Suns with a laughing emoji. I feel like Trae Young is all of us with this tweet, because how did we let this happen? The Suns dominated the regular season last year, winning a franchise record and league high, 64 games. They were the freaking 1 seed this year when they were relatively healthy, and now they have added one of the greatest small forwards and scorers that the game has ever seen, who was only in the middle of having one of their best seasons, averaging 29.7 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. January 8th, Kevin Durant would go down with a right MCL sprain. February 28th, we would get an update on this injury.
Yesterday, last week. Once I got another session of just playing, just get physically play against some of the guys. I wanted to get a few sessions of that before I could just put myself out there. I haven't felt pain in my knee in a couple weeks, but this is a matter of just ramping my body up and getting used to that bump and grind of just playing the game again, just playing against the defenders again. So I needed that under my belt, and I'm glad I got it. We had a great practice today, so just keep building, man. Keep stacking days.
March 1st, KD would go on to make his debut with the Suns against the Charlotte Hornets, who just had to watch LaMelo Ball go down with a nasty season-ending injury. Here's to hoping that him and Zoe, who I have to update you guys on, can make full recovery sooner as opposed to later. In KD's debut, he would take 15 shots, knocking down 10 of them for 23 points, while also recording 6 rebounds and 2 assists in 27 minutes. Efficiency is just kind of what Kevin Durant does. He's just one of those guys that can instantly change an offense the second that he walks onto the floor. Durant's first basket this game would come on this play where he blows by an out-of-position Mark Williams with a crossover for the easy lay-in. I don't think you guys understand how much I love Durant's game. I was always a tall and lanky guy, so he was one of those guys that gave me hope that one day I could shoot a three-pointer too. It's safe to say that I'm a good shooter, but I'm no Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is so good at anything that you can literally drop him on any team in the league and he'll fit like a Lego piece. And this was on full display in his Phoenix Suns debut. If you don't have spacers, he'll make his own space. Durant is shooting 37.6% from deep this year on nearly 5 threes a game. As much as the league has fallen in love with the three-point shot, Durant's still keeping teams honest with the midi. Durant is the premier mid-range shooter in the NBA, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it, not even Mike D'Antoni. Durant is shooting a league best 57.4% from the mid-range. In the fourth quarter, KD went full KD from mid-range, hunting whatever shot he wanted and shooting over everybody as if he was just going through drills. I told you guys that Durant is good at everything, right? Well, he's also a good rebounder. He's averaging 6.7 on the season, which isn't bad at all, but he's more than capable of getting that number up to double digits on any occasion and causing problems on the boards for opposing teams with his length and IQ. I told you guys that KD was good at everything, right? Well, this 6'10 forward is also a good passer and a good defender.
Their young player in Richards a chance to get some minutes.
Durant shows his defensive chops right there, gets the shot block, and turns the Hornets over. Skip pass, quick release three coming from Durant.
Right here, Durant gets a block on Mark Williams, who is a very athletic 7'2 center that possesses a 9'9 standing reach. Durant gets this block and then spots up in the secondary break for a wide open three because Mark Williams is used to running rim to rim. If you let this man set his feet and get a clean look at the basket, then it's over. I can watch this play over and over again. It's basketball poetry and defense converting to offense. Plays like this are why you trade guys like Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. Those guys are really good and they're only going to get better, but there is still only one Kevin Durant. But yeah, don't sleep on how good those guys are going to become in Brooklyn. We've already started to see flashes. Durant would record another block on Mark Williams. Durant is averaging 1.5 blocks per game. This is almost twice as many as DeAndre Ayton, who's averaging 0.8. Durant can legitimately make people second guess attacking the paint when he's roaming, which, speaking of, he's incredibly mobile on that side of the ball, and that only adds to his already otherworldly impact. To quote DA, I think people forget that KD is really a two-way superstar. This dude can defend, he's just a competitor. He's not gonna just let you score the ball. He's gonna guard you. I've seen it with my own eyes. He's taller than you think he is. His arms are super long. It's just crazy. Durant gives the Suns so many possibilities. He really is the ultimate chess piece in today's game, which loves skilled length, especially at the wing positions. If you're going to go small against this team, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Imagine going small and you're faced with KD at the 5, or both KD and DA. Whatever small ball 5 you play probably isn't going to offset the offensive production that these two provide. And as we know, they're both capable of holding their own on the defensive side of the basketball. I know that Suns fans have to be happy about the possibilities that they have now with KD, but there's probably nobody happier about this move than Devin Booker, who had 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists in KD's debut. Booker benefited on multiple occasions of the defense just being terrified to leave Kevin Durant. Booker was already a tough cover. If this team stays healthy, he's now that much tougher. While I'm talking about health, I really hope that this team remains healthy. As we know, this has been a team that has had a ton of injury problems. A lot of times, a championship can come down to who is healthiest at the end of the season. In the comments below, let me know who you guys think the best team in the league is at the moment. If I'm the Nuggets, who have been destroying the league this season with Joker likely headed towards another MVP, I'm in disbelief that the Nets gave the Suns KD, especially considering that Ayton is one of the better Joker defenders in the league. Jokic admitted to DA giving him problems before too. The Suns definitely don't go to the finals in 2021 without DA. They need this guy to be locked in. When he's locked in, he's one of the best bigs in the game. Now, Bucks fans, before you guys get mad at me, I know how good you guys have been this season, and a video will be coming out on your team soon. You guys have just been so good that I feel like a lot of people, including myself at times, take it for granted. Guys, let me know what you think of everything down in the comments below. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm GetLikeCoop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.